Shalom, shalom, shalom. This prophet Pastor Ran. I greet you all in the name of Jesus. I want to talk about the year 2022, the year 2022, and I'll be talking about this book, Dating, Marriage, Intimacy, and this other book, Prophecies for 2022. It's called Prophecy, Dreams, and Vision 2022. Very powerful. Those of you that want to know what's happening in 2022, you can WhatsApp me. That's my number on the screen. I'll send a book to you. I'll write down your prophecies. Write down exactly what God is saying, what I see about your life. I'll write it down, and I'll send to you. It's a very powerful book, very powerful book. And I've got already, there are a lot of my sons and daughters already ordered some of the books, and I'm going to be sending to them. You can see some of the packages that the books is going to be going. I'm going to be sending to them, shipping to them through DHL. Those of you that you want me to ship to DHL, you want your own copy. Says, man of God, I want my own copy of this book. I'll send it to you. It's very powerful. God is doing great. What will happen in 2022? What will the year look like? What will happen in different countries? This book has got lots of countries, many African countries, United States, UK, Europe, there's Asia, there's China, there's everything that's happened that's going to happen in 2022 is written here. There's Jamaica. There's even countries like Botswana is inside this book. There's Uganda, there's Zambia. I prophesied about Zimbabwe, prophesied about South Africa, about Cameroon, about Nigeria. It's inside this book. 2022. Prophecy, dreams, and vision. What will happen in 2022? If you want to know the mind of God, what will happen in 2022? I will also write a prophecy in this book. And in this one, dating, marriage, intimacy is very powerful. Very powerful. Most of people that have gotten this book, their marriages have changed. When my daughter got the book and he said to me, man of God, this book has changed my marriage. It has touched me in a powerful way. Those of you that want to know what is it, what is marriage, what is intimacy, what it is. How do you honor your husband? How do you honor your wife? Everything is inside this book. I put inside this book. So my sons are writing and asking, what is marriage for? Is marriage made for what? Like I see some of the videos I've now released about one reference Natasha that recently got married, and people are criticizing the marriage. You want to know exactly what is marriage? Is marriage made for what? What is intimacy? What is dating? How do you live in a successful marriage? It's inside this book. I've detailed everything inside. The mind of God. It has deep prophetic things about this book. Deep prophetic things. Is marriage for love? No, marriage is not for love. If you already have love, you don't need marriage. If you're already in love, you don't need marriage. Because the thing that you're looking for, which is love, you already have it. So why do you get married? Is here. Is marriage for fame? Do you marry for fame? I prophesy about Kanye West and his divorce that I prophesied about it. The mystery of that prophecy came from this book. When Kanye West and Kim Kardashian they divorced, I already prophesied that the marriage is not going to last because they were married for fame. And if you marry for fame, you take out fame, the marriage falls apart. The moment there's no fame, it falls apart. That's why the same thing. If you get married because you are in love, the moment there's no love, there's no marriage. But why is it? Why did God create man? And the Bible says man was complete, man was full, man had everything. The Bible says the male and the female was inside Adam. The Bible says, but God says it's not good for man to be alone, and He split man into two. He created a female and He created a male. And the Bible says He brought them back again together. Why did God do that? There's a reason why God did that. There's a reason why God separated man and then brought them back together again. There's a reason. It's a very powerful book. Make sure you get it. I'll be sending also the anointed book for 2022. Those of you that have shared your 2022 prophecy, I'll be prophesying to you. Also send a special anointed for 2022. This anointed bit is going to take you throughout the year. It's going to be anointed bit for blessings. It's going to bless you. And how do you get it? You share a one-on-one with me. You share a private prophetic one-on-one with me. A private prophetic, yes. A one-on-one. What is one-on-one? Between me, you, and God. Me, you, and God. Share a one-on-one with me. Or call and prophesy to you. Call on a one-on-one. Prophecy is holy. Prophecy that some prophecy that you don't need to do publicly, you need to do privately. The Bible says Jesus told Nicodemus, he told Zacchaeus. He said, Zacchaeus, today I will go to your house. The reason Jesus was going to his house was to do one-on-one prophecy with Zacchaeus, to deliver Zacchaeus. Prophecy, deliverance, they are holy. You don't do it because you want fame, you want people to clap hand for you. You do it because of God. So the one-on-one, I'll be telling you private things. There's some things that are not supposed to be said publicly. I'll tell you private things. How do you share the one-on-one? You sow a one-on-one seed, 3 between me, you and God. $300 if you're in the US, you sow a $300 seed. 300 euros if you're in Europe, Germany, Switzerland, all those countries. 300 pounds if you're in the UK. 3,000 rands in South Africa. 3,000 polas, those of you that are in Botswana. 3,000 Namibian dollars, those of you that are in Namibia. Remember, you sow it. You WhatsApp me and say, man of God, I want to sow my one-on-one seed. I will call you on privately and I tell you deep things about your life. Things that nobody ever told you. I'll prophesy to you deep things about your life. You WhatsApp me and I'm going to prophesy to you on a private one-on-one. And I'll tell you what I see in 2022. On top of that, you get my anointed beat for 2022. The powerful anointed beat for 2022, I'll send it to you. You get that anointed beats. When you get anointed beats, your life will never be the same again. I pray for it. I pray before sending it to you. I also send you these books. I will write down your prophecy. This book, 2022 prophecies. I'll write it down in this one. I'll write it down here. And write it down. Detailed prophecy, what will happen to you. I'll write it down and send to you. I'll also send you this book, Dating, Marriage, and Intimacy. Very powerful. Make sure you share your private one-on-one. I'll be calling people, calling your names, calling you on your phone, and I speak and I pray for you. If there's any deliverance, I deliver you on that phone. And any demon in your life is going to leave. Powerful things are happening. 2022, I say, it's a year that is going to be like, there's going to be great darkness on the earth. But those that are in the light, those ones are the ones that will be redeemed, they'll be safe. Because I see a lot of things. I see economic crisis. I see a lot of things happening in 2022. God bless you. WhatsApp me, write to me, say, man of God, pray for me, I'll pray for you. I'll make your 2022, there will be no surprise. You know what happened in 2022, so you can plan. The Bible says God told Joseph to go and interpret the dreams of Pharaoh. When Joseph went and interpreted the dreams of Pharaoh, he told Pharaoh there will be 7 years of famine, there will be 7 years of blessings, of great harvest, and there will be 7 years of hunger. And the Bible says, Joseph told Pharaoh, he says, Pharaoh, but let me tell you what to do. We need to now build a barn, a reserve, to start to save all the wheat that we harvest in the 7 years of prosperity. We'll put in that, we'll put extra there. All the excess, we'll put it so that when the 7 years of hunger comes, we can use that wheat that we have saved for that 7 years and feed our nation. And that's how Egypt was saved from famine, from hunger, because of the prophecy from Joseph. Until the family of Joseph, including his father Jacob, they came to Egypt to buy wheat because there was famine all over, there was hunger all over. When they came to famine, they came to Egypt to buy wheat. The Bible says Joseph bought a piece of land in a place called Goshen, and they settled in Goshen. And from that time, when the plague came in Egypt, it did not touch those children that were in Goshen. Goshen was a very small place. The Bible says when there was darkness in Egypt, there was light in Goshen. Goshen was the piece of land that Joseph bought for his family to settle, for his family, for Jacob and his brothers to live. And they grew, and that place grew. They had a big family there. Until the days of Moses, that land, when the plague came, when the frogs came, when the water became red, the water in Goshen was pure. When the locusts came, there was no locusts in Goshen. When the plague came, the frogs were found in water. The waters in Goshen were clean. There was no blood in the water in Goshen. God bless you. WhatsApp me. I'll pray for you. Email you. So those of you that want to email me, I'm going to put my email on the screen. Yes. prophetpastor@email.com and gmail.com. Email me that email. I know that many people online that are saying that Prophet Pastor, that's my email. I've got one email address. Send to that email address. Yes. I know some people are saying that Prophet Pastor in many countries. I'm in only one country. That's my number that you WhatsApp me. My number is a South African number. So if anybody says that Prophet Pastor in Nigeria, that Prophet Pastor in other countries, in Zambia, no. There's only one Prophet Pastor. WhatsApp me. Email me. God bless you.